completion and risk from emission of production and associated equipment. We can divide those emissions into three effects, which is global, regional, and local. In global effect, methane and carbon dioxide contribute to climate change. But the problem is here. Methane warms the climate at least 80 times more than an equal amount of carbon dioxide. The second thing is that regional effect. In the regional effect, nitrogen oxide and volatile organic compounds, those will form a ground-level ozone. With sunlight, it will cause respiratory problems and cardiovascular effect. The last thing is the local effect. In the local, exposure to a particulate matter, like we have a hydrogen sulfide, we have a toxics, xylene, benzene, toluene, those will all cause diseases. Let's see what are those gases that will appear, will emission from hydraulic fracturing. We have methane emission. We know that the methane is the main component of natural gas. A recent study of National Oceanic Atmospheric Administration that monitoring gas wells in Colorado, USA, they estimated that 4% of methane, we can say, produced by wells in Colorado are escaping into the atmosphere. The NOAA scientists, they found that those 4% effect will be equal to the amount of 1 to 3 carbon dioxide emission by cars. 1 to 3 million cars. Let's see non-methane hydrocarbons. Does hydraulic fracturing cause emission of non-methane hydrocarbons? The 2012 Health and Ecological Risk Assessment Study, which is an exploratory study of air quality near drilling operation, they found a set of chemicals near drilling operation which is called non-methane hydrocarbons. But the researchers, they took weekly sample within 1 mile for 130 gas wells, and also in Colorado. They found that those chemicals, they found 50 chemicals, 44 of them is bad for human health. They found those chemicals concentration is high during well completion, but during fracturing is not increasing. So they conclude that fracking, hydraulic fracturing, is not causing non-methane hydrocarbons emission. The emission is because completion and also because equipment. We have smog also. Carcinogens can evaporate from fracking wastewater and become air pollutant. Equipment, like equipment we are using for production, for drilling, and for transporting, will evaporate, will cause release of nitrogen oxide and also volatile organic compound. We said before that nitrogen oxide and volatile organic compound will form ground-level ozone, and with sunlight, we said it will cause respiratory problems and cardiovascular effect. So what is the responsibility of the operator? For example, in the United Kingdom, the operator must minimize the release of gas, must monitor the air quality, and they must provide reports to the environmental agency. They must prove that, they must show that the activities is not causing any pollution. Can we reduce methane emission? Because we need the money. So shale gas is important for us. Hydraulic fracturing is important for us. But can we reduce the methane emission for health purpose? Yes, we can. In UK, all oil and gas operators must minimize the release of gas as their condition for the license from the environmental and from the Department of Energy and Health Environmental Energy. For example, during the hydraulic fracturing, the gas may not be economic to recover. So the operator will flare the gas. Flare the gas is better than venting the gas because it will reduce the greenhouse emission by 80% compared to venting. And also, as we said, the methane emission is high, the concentration of methane is high during completion. So they can reduce it by using green equipment completion that will separate and collect initial flow of water, sand, gas, and the gas will be easily handled. Combine these two effects, the flare and also that equipment, those will reduce the emission of methane by 95%. So does hydraulic fracturing cause earthquake? In 2011, in Lancashire, a small tremor occurred because of hydraulic fracturing. The UK Department of Energy and Climate Change, they suspend the operation directly. But they study the operation. Why